Gratuitous unboxing video. Gratuitous unboxing video. Gratuitous unboxing, just like a frivolous millennial. Since I started, I've been using this roller bearing guide and a pull saw to cut my fret slots. It's elegant, it's old school, and it's also quite laborious. After a bit of a mishap on a recent build, I decided to buy one of these small model table saws, and I've built myself this precision crosscut sled. This indexing bar is 2mm steel. I've padded it out a bit with masking tape to fit into this slot, and I've widened the slots on my templates so that they will engage with it. The difference between the two methods is that with the guide and the saw, you'll cut the slots after putting the radius on the fingerboard, whereas it's much more convenient to do it beforehand using the crosscut sled. So here's the procedure I'm attempting to work out. I've got a stop bar clamped to the bench. I put my template up against it. I put this spacer bar that's the same thickness as the indexing bar in the crosscut sled on top of the template up against the stop bar. Put a strip of masking tape along the template. Another strip corresponding position on the blank. I've discovered off screen that this stuff won't cure properly, so I'm using my good stuff, but it's very low viscosity. Some better quality, thicker stuff would probably be ideal. Now I'll give us a bit of a spritz, not to wet anything, but just to get some moisture in the air. And now I take my blank and put it on top of the template, offset by the spacer bar. So this is what it looks like with the template mounted on the blank with the overhang. So the obvious lesson is we don't draw the sled backwards while the piece is still engaged. The slots where I did that are just a little bit wider at one end. The rest of them are absolutely beautiful. Because I'm going to be binding the sides of the fretboard, it's very important that first of all I clean out all of the compacted dust that's accumulated while I've been radiusing it, and secondly that I check the slot depths, particularly on the base side and the higher frets, to check that they're deep enough, because we won't be able to deepen them after the binding is attached. At the treble side I don't need to worry as much because I offset my fretboards so that the hump is a little bit closer to the treble side. This is so that I can have graduated action, a little bit higher in the bass, a little bit lower at the treble, but still have a nicely balanced profile across the saddle. I was a little bit worried that the circular saw blade or any alignment issues in my crosscut sled would mean that the slots would be too wide. It's not looking like I needed to worry about that. I may even have to widen them a little bit. Well, this is a bit embarrassing. The build I was working on was going to be split up into several different videos on different topics. And somehow along the way I forgot to pay any attention to filming fretboard stuff. It's finished now. Looking really nice. I'm very happy with the new way of cutting fret slots. I'm going to be doing it this way from now on. Go watch some of the other videos from this build. Cheers.